Hey guys, what's up? This is Andrew for TRENDLINES.com. So in this video, guys, I'm here to make a midweek update, end of week update on GME, guys, before the weekend, because we have a nice situation. So I want to discuss what can happen here. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so as you know, I usually do my AMC and GME videos during the weekend. I will start to make it more during the week. Now I have more time because I have finished to finally do my course, guys. By the way, it's still 50% discount until the end of this week only. And I can't repeat that enough, guys. It's gonna help you. You don't even imagine how much. And I'm gonna show you here a little example of how to use what I have in this course. And what I wanted to say, now I have more time, guys, so I can do, pretty much everything you guys want me to do. So GME, AMC, I know you guys love that. I will keep doing it. But I will also try to do more different stocks, see if you guys like it. I'm here to do what you want me to do, all right? So here, GME, I know this one, you're gonna love it. I have already discussed that quickly in my last GME video, guys. We are having a build-up, all right? So let me, for those who haven't watched that video, let me quickly show you again. So first, I'm gonna explain what is a build-up and what consequences it usually has. So build-up is an area, it's a consolidation where the price action is moving on low volume with low volatility. The volatility is the amplitude of the moves, which means we make small moves on low volume. Look at the volume, guys. Dropping, okay? And look at the moves, it's converging inside this triangle, all right? So this is a build-up. The last time we had one is here, okay? Same thing. Look at the volume dropping, converging inside the triangle. Then here we had a downside breakout, and then we moved lower. So here, let's see if it's an upside breakout or downside breakout. But the breakout will happen, guys, before the end of the triangle. It usually happens around this area. You see here it happens. Whenever you draw your triangle, it doesn't happen very often that we go to the very bottom of it, all right? We usually have a breakout at the 2/3, like 60-70% of the length of the triangle. I'm going to show you more triangles. So here it's coming soon, guys. So maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Monday, maybe Tuesday, but it's going to happen in the coming days. I'm going to discuss what's going to happen in which situation. But first, I want to show you a little bit more situations like this because it happens on every time frame, guys. Here, bam. So I was on a regular scale, guys, because it's more adapted for short term. Now I'm going to be looking for long term. So long term, it's better to use logarithmic scale, guys. Same thing. I explained that very well in my course. I explained everything that basically you guys need to learn so that you are able to understand price action dynamics and how to properly anticipate market turning points. All right. So this is what we're having right now. The market is going to shift soon, take a direction and follow it probably. So here, look, massive triangle, guys. Okay. Here, bam. And same thing. So here we went a bit further. We went to 85% maybe of this length, all right? If here it's a 0, here it's the end of the triangle, 100. We went to here and here the market took a direction on the downside. So you never know if it's going to be on the upside or the downside, but you have some hints that you can use to anticipate. But the best thing to do is to wait for the breakout and after the breakout, take your position. So I know that you guys already have GME shares. So what you can do if we have a downside breakout is maybe to buy puts, sell calls, reduce your position. I know you don't like it. I'm just suggesting, what is possible to do. But what is probably going to happen, guys, is on the upside. Why? So, of course, I'm not sure of that, but I'm just sharing the different reasons I think it will be on the upside. Okay, so let me get rid of all that. Okay, so first, to know what is going to be the breakout direction, first you need to identify what kind of pattern you have. Here we have a triangle, guys, all right? So triangles are continuation patterns, which means that 70% of the time, the breakout will occur in the direction of the trend, okay? As opposed to reversal breakouts, okay? And once again, I'm explaining all of that, guys, in my course. So just saying. And here, for example, you can see we had a continuation, a triangle. So we had a move in the same direction as the trend. We were coming from the highs, we went to the lows, all right? It's a continuation pattern. The trend doesn't shift. The trend goes in the same direction just after a small pause. So here, you need to ask yourself, what is the trend To know that, you can look at different things. First, you can look at the MACD. It's a momentum indicator. So whenever it's going higher, it means that the trend is bullish. Here we're going higher since here. Okay, here, as you can see, the MACD was dropping. Okay, but I mean, here it was going a little higher, but the trend of the MACD was clearly bearish. To have a better view of that, you can just zoom out, and now you see the MACD here. The weekly MACD was heavily dropping, all right? And now it's flattish. Okay, so first thing, the MACD is telling us that the trend is rather bullish on the short term, of course. On the medium term, we are bearish, guys, okay? Until 160. But, which is, by the way, the target that I'm going to give you guys very soon if we have an upside breakout. So here, first thing, MACD. MACD is going up on the daily, MACD flattish on the weekly, rather bullish information from the MACD. Then, look at the trend, guys. We have a trend here. Whenever you have a trend, try to look for a good breakout. Once again, I explained that in my course. And a good breakout is something like that, guys, all right? Volume increase after low volume, after small consolidation that is showing you that the trend line is visible. Breakout, we go higher, okay? So this is a signal that this trend is complete. So if the bearish trend is complete, what are we doing, guys? We are bullish, all right? So to conclude, I have two reasons to say that we have a move up that is just taking a breath, okay? And we have a triangle, so we are we are likely to have an upside breakout. Once again, no guarantee, guys. I would say 60-40, something like that, okay? But once we have the breakout, if we have a breakout with a volume increase, guys, this is looking very good. We're probably going to continue, do the same kind of move that we did before. You can apply fibs, you can just use a one-to-one relation. I mean, all of that is working. So one-to-one relation brings us to 160, okay? 164. And if I use the logarithmic scale, once again, this is the one to use here. It's coming to this trend line as well, which is the major resistance. So if we have a breakout above this triangle, we might go quickly to the 160 level. This is what I've been saying for quite some time, guys. And you know that in this whole move down, I've never called for a strong move up. I've always said it's going to take time. And I'm still saying it's going to take time. If we go here, we're probably going to get rejected, guys. So we need still time. It's too early to buy some out of the money calls or stuff like that, guys. It's just going to be a waste of money, I think. For now, we still need time. But on the short term, we have something interesting. That's why I do this end of week video. Okay, guys. Then we continue. We have more information. We have this stop hunt. I've discussed that once again before, guys. I'm not going to go through that again. Go watch my last video, GME video. But basically, this is a bear trap. And whenever a bear trap happens, usually bears transform in bulls. All right. It's like a psychological phenomenon that just makes you change your mind whenever you lose money, all right? So whenever you get caught in a bear trap, if you were a bear, you start to be a buyer, all right? It's maybe funny or weird, but it's happening like that in the market. So here we have this information. And finally, we have here a bullish engulfing, okay? So, I mean, I try to be objective, guys. I try to show you what information I have, how I analyze it, and what is my conclusion. And I only see good things. And we have a breakout situation that is coming. So my very objective point of view is that we're going to have an upside breakout and go to 160. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But this is what I get using my tools. Then we have earnings coming here. So AMC earnings didn't give us a lot of move. I was expecting maybe the market to shift. It didn't shift. So I don't know what's going to happen with GME earnings, but maybe we're going to have a buy the rumor, sell the news situation. Okay. You never know how the market is going to react to news. So it's just one possibility that if we have an upside breakout, the market will be using earnings as a hope for good information to be released on the 24th of March. So that's it for me. Once again, if we have a downside breakout that is confirmed, this, as you guys can see, is not confirmed. We go here, but we close above. If we close below 115, guys, it's not looking good, probably going back to 87. Okay, so be prepared for that as well. But it's not the preferred scenario here. Then, guys, I'm not done. I have a lot of things to show you. Stay with me, stay with me. We have something happening here on the option market. The gamma, I'm not going to explain exactly what is the gamma, but basically it's what makes big move happen. And it's big, guys. I'm monitoring that. It's quite complicated to explain exactly how I compute this number, but I'm checking that, guys. Basically, the closer we are to the maturity where you have a lot of options, the bigger the gamma. That's why before option expiry, we sometimes have crazy moves. And here the gamma is huge, around the 120 level. All right, so we have one more reason to think that a big move might happen soon. It's 3.4%. Usually I see something around 1 or 2. So we have a gamma that is 2-3 times bigger than what we usually have on GME. The DTC is at 4.5, guys. Let me move that in my records on GME. DTC, where is it? You see? Now we have 4.5, guys. It's rebuilding. We were at 3 weeks ago. I didn't record it for 3 weeks, maybe. 3 weeks ago, we were at 3.5. We're at 4.5, guys. It's growing. The gamma, look, 3.4. It's the first time I have such a big gamma on GME. Usually 2.4. And the maximum synthetic short is still at 22. We have a lot of options on the 950 strike. I'm not done, guys. I'm not done. Last thing, I wanted to show you the correlation. You guys like to talk about the negative beta. That is happening with the global market. Okay, so GME, SPY, it's coming, guys. Wait a sec. Okay, look, I'm retrieving the data. It always takes some time. So what I wanted to show you guys here is how is the correlation with the global market. So as you guys know, whenever we have a negative beta, we sometimes see crazy moves. So I just wanted to show you guys that we are not having a negative beta for now. The correlation is here. It's on the upside. It's the blue curve here, and you can see the correlation is around 40-50%. Okay, as you can see, sometimes it goes dramatically low, a very negative correlation. It's a smooth correlation, a monthly correlation. So I'm taking the returns over 1 month to make it smoother, and you can see that. And the green curve is the return. So sometimes the return are very high and the correlation is very negative. We've seen that before when there were squeezes. Right now, the correlation is quite positive. The returns are not amazing, but what is interesting to see, this is a monthly correlation, but if I take a weekly correlation, look, 5 days instead of 22. What is interesting to notice, so now you don't understand anything you see here, of course, because it's not smooth, but look here, this is the correlation, and we can see that during this week, we have a correlation that is close to 0, okay, 20, 30, 13, okay, it's yellow. And before, last week, between the 24th of Feb and the 10th of Feb, it was very positive. So we are slowly, in the past week, coming close to a negative beta situation. And I've noticed that on AMC, it was more visible, but even on GME. So I'm just showing you that because the global market is tanking a bit today. And I just wanted to show you that these days, the past week, there is no big correlation between what is GME doing and what is the global market doing. So we can have a global market going higher, GME going higher, a global market going lower, GME going higher. Everything is possible. So just not correlated that much. So let me quickly conclude. I want you to go back here, guys. The reason why I make this video is because we're going to have a breakout happening soon, guys. And this breakout will probably be good quality. I can already see it because we have a volume dropping and a nice consolidation. One more thing you can do is add the Bollinger Bands. And once again, guys, I can't say that enough. I'm explaining all of that in my course. You see, I'm using Bollinger Bands, but for a pattern that is between the 10th of Feb, 2 weeks. So the daily time frame is not adapted. You need to switch. And here, for our time frame, is pretty much adapted. Once again, I give you a time frame table in my course, guys, where I show you each time what time frame you should use. Okay, so I make it very easy for everyone to understand. And here you need to be on the 4 hours time frame if you want to check the Bollinger Bands. And we can see that they are narrow, guys, and they are narrow. And I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have a breakout that is gonna be above either the upper band or the lower band. I hope it's going to be on the upside, but if it's on the downside, you need to take it into account as well, guys, okay? Because this is the direction that the market is probably going to take for the coming 2-3 weeks. So that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to click on the sub, like, and bell button so you're going to be the first to know when I upload anything new. And stay close to shore. I'll see you guys.